Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just curious about rare coins, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into a small yet fascinating piece of American currency history, the 1971 D Mint Mark Lincoln cent, which could be worth a jaw-dropping $51,900. That's right, a penny potentially worth over $50,000. How is this even possible? Well, let's find out. This tiny coin may not look like much at first glance, but trust me, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Today, we'll explore the history of this iconic penny, what makes certain versions of the 1971 D Lincoln cent so valuable, and of course, how much your own penny could be worth in today's market. Let's start by going back to 1971. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been around since 1909, when it was first issued to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design by Victor David Brenner became iconic, featuring Lincoln's profile on the front and, for many years, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But in 1971, something special happened. The U.S. Mint struck millions of Lincoln cents, including the version we're focusing on today, the 1971 penny minted in Denver, identified by the D Mint mark. The Denver Mint produced over 2.9 billion of these pennies, so you might wonder, how could any of these be valuable, especially with such a high production run? Well, it's all about condition, rarity, and errors. Some 1971 D pennies were minted with unique characteristics that make them exceptionally rare and sought after by collectors. Most 1971 D pennies you'll come across are only worth their face value of 1 cent. But there are a few that are worth a small fortune. So what separates the valuable ones from the rest? There are a few key factors you should know about. First, let's talk about minting errors, which are among the biggest reasons why some 1971 D pennies are worth thousands of dollars. One of the most famous errors to look for is the double die error on the obverse, the front of the coin. This occurs when the coin is struck twice by the die, resulting in a noticeable doubling of certain design features like Lincoln's profile, the date, or the lettering. Look closely at the date, the word Liberty, and the phrase "In God We Trust." If you notice any doubling, you might just have a penny worth thousands. Another error to look for is the off-center strike, where the design is not properly centered on the coin, leaving part of the blank planchet visible. These are more common, but depending on how off-center the strike is, it can still fetch a high price. Next, we have the importance of coin grading. Most pennies you find in circulation have been through a lot, tossed in pockets, rattling around in drawers, and exposed to the elements. These worn-down coins usually don't hold much value. But if you have a 1971 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded MS65 or higher by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, that's when things get exciting. High-grade 1971 D pennies can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars simply because they are in near-perfect condition. And yes, the rarest and most valuable one, an MS67 grade coin, sold for an astounding $51,900 at auction. Imagine, 1 penny selling for the price of a luxury car. Alright, so you're probably wondering, what about my 1971 D penny? Well, let's break down what your coin could be worth today based on its condition. If you have a circulated 1971 D penny, meaning it's been used and has visible wear and tear, it's likely only worth 1 cent or maybe a few pennies above face value to collectors. However, if your penny is uncirculated, meaning it has no signs of wear, it could be worth $5 to $50, depending on its overall condition. And then we have the high-grade coins, which are the ones worth the big bucks. As I mentioned earlier, a 1971 D penny graded MS65 or higher can be worth anywhere from $100 to $500. But if you've got an ultra rare MS67 penny, you could be sitting on $51,900. Yes, You heard that right. More than $50,000 for a single penny. It's all about having a high-quality, well-preserved example. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1971 penny? The first step is to get it professionally graded. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC will examine your coin and give it an official grade, which can significantly increase its market value. Be sure to do your research and use a reputable grading service. While there's a small fee involved, it's totally worth it if you think your penny could be worth thousands. To wrap things up, the 1971 Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of coin history that could be worth a lot more than its face value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, always check your pennies for those rare errors and keep an eye on the condition of your coins. Who knows, that old penny lying around could be a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome coin collecting tips and history. And let me know in the comments, do you have any rare pennies in your collection? I'd love to hear your stories. This script is designed to be both informative and engaging, covering all the details a viewer might want to know about the 1971 Lincoln penny, while also encouraging interaction and future viewership. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing pennies in U.S. history, the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. That's right, a coin that many people pass over daily could be worth thousands, yes, even up to $52,900. But how did this seemingly ordinary coin become so valuable? Is it really worth the hype? And more importantly, what makes it so special? In this video, we'll explore the history behind the 1973 Lincoln penny, what the no-mint mark means, and how much this little copper coin could be worth today. The story of the Lincoln penny starts much earlier than 1973. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it marked the first time a real historical figure was featured on a U.S. coin. Brenner's design became iconic, and the penny has largely maintained the same look for over a century. But in 1973, something curious happened with the Lincoln penny. Many of the coins produced that year lacked a mint mark. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a no-mint mark coin? Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, while those from Denver or San Francisco have a D or S mark, respectively. The mint mark, located under the date on the front of the penny, is crucial for identifying where a coin was produced. If you look at pennies minted after 1980, most of them will have a P4 Philadelphia. But prior to that, Philadelphia didn't use a mint mark at all for pennies. This includes the 1973 penny. So why does this 1973 no-mint mark penny stand out? Well, it's all about rarity and condition. In general, most 1973 pennies without a mint mark aren't worth more than their face value, unless they are in exceptional condition. To fetch those high prices, like the astonishing $52,900, you need a coin that's in mint state condition, ideally graded MS67 or higher. These high-grade coins are rare because finding a penny that has been in circulation for over 50 years without any wear is incredibly difficult. Now, let's talk about how you can check if your 1973 penny is worth a small fortune. First, take a close look at the penny. Does it look worn or scratched? Any signs of wear immediately reduce its value. You're looking for a coin that has maintained its luster and is free from blemishes. Next, check for any potential minting errors. These errors, such as double dial bursts or off-center strikes, can dramatically increase a penny's value. However, be cautious. Only professionally graded coins will fetch top dollar. Let's get into the juicy part. How much is your 1973 penny really worth? In average condition, These pennies might sell for a few cents to a couple of dollars, especially if they're in good shape but not quite mint state. But in mint state, specifically MS-67 and higher, the value skyrockets. The highest recorded sale of a 1973 no-mint mark penny was a staggering $52,900 in 2021. That particular penny was in pristine condition, with an almost flawless strike. On the current market, if you find a 1973 penny in excellent condition, it could still fetch several $1,000s at auction. Coins in MS-66 or MS-67 condition commonly sell for $1,000 to $5,000, depending on the auction and buyer interest. Okay, so you think you might have a valuable 1973 penny. What's next? First, you'll want to get it professionally graded. Services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can assess your coin's condition and assign it a grade. Once you have your penny graded, you can either sell it privately, through online auctions like eBay, or through specialized coin auction houses. Keep in mind that auction fees and grading costs can add up, so be sure to factor those in when setting your selling price. So, is that 1973 no-mint mark penny you have stashed in a drawer worth $52,900? It's possible, but it all comes down to condition and rarity. Most of these pennies won't make you rich overnight, but if you find one in mint state or with a rare minting error, you could be holding on to a gold mine. As always, it's important to do your research and consult with professional numismatists before making any major sales or purchases. Coins like these can be tricky, but if you strike it lucky, that little piece of copper could be worth more than its weight in gold. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips, history, and rare finds. Until next time, happy collecting! Check out our other videos on rare coins, banknotes, and collectibles. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. This script is designed to engage viewers with a mix of education, history, and excitement about the potential value of their 1973 Lincoln penny. The combination of history, how-to tips, and current market information keeps it informative and entertaining. We're diving into a fascinating topic for all you coin collectors and history enthusiasts out there. We're talking about the 2012 Lincoln 1-cent penny without a mint mark, a coin that has been making waves in the numismatic community. We'll explore its value, its history, and why it might be worth significantly more than you'd expect. So, if you've got a 2012 penny, stick around because this could be worth a lot of money. Let's start with a bit of background. In 2012, the U.S. Mint produced a series of 1-cent pennies that has sparked quite a bit of interest. Normally, each penny is stamped with a mint mark, which tells you where the coin was produced. For most years, these mint marks are placed on the reverse side of the coin, below the date. However, in 2012, something unusual happened. The mint produced a batch of pennies without a mint mark. If you're wondering what the big deal is, let's break it down. First, let's talk about the history behind these mint marks. The U.S. Mint operates several facilities across the country, each with its own mint mark. For instance, D represents Denver, P stands for Philadelphia, and S is for San Francisco. Normally, you'd find these mint marks on various coins to indicate their origin. In 2012, there was a minor change in the production process, and a batch of pennies was struck without any mint mark. This happened because the Philadelphia Mint, which was producing the pennies, did not use a mint mark for the year 2012. This makes those particular pennies quite rare. So why does this matter? Well, rarity drives value in the coin market. Coins without mint marks are less common, which can make them more desirable to collectors. If you've got a 2012 penny with no mint mark, you might be holding on to a little piece of numismatic history. Now, let's talk about value. As of now, the market value of a 2012 no-mint mark penny can be quite surprising. Depending on its condition and grade, these pennies can fetch up to $53,900. That's right, almost $54,000 for a single penny. This high value is due to its rarity and the fact that collectors are willing to pay a premium for unique and scarce coins. To give you a better idea, let's break down how coin values are determined. The value of a coin depends on several factors, including its rarity, demand, condition, and historical significance. Coins in pristine condition, often graded by professional services, will command higher prices. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. For the 2012 no-mint mark penny, a grade of 65 or higher could significantly increase its value. Collectors look for coins with sharp details, no scratches, and minimal wear. If you think you might have a 2012 no-mint mark penny that's worth checking out, here's a tip. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin closely. Look for any signs of wear or imperfections that could affect its grade. You might also want to get it professionally appraised or graded by a reputable service. Professional grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can provide a detailed assessment of your coin's condition and value. They also offer certification, which can help in selling the coin for its highest value. Remember, while the 2012 no-mint mark penny is a rare find, not all of them will be worth thousands of dollars. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its final value. But even if your penny isn't worth a fortune, it could still be a valuable addition to your collection. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of coin collecting and want to learn more about rare coins and their values, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Share your thoughts and any coin finds you've had in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting! Where we dive into the fascinating world of numismatics. Today, we're uncovering the story behind a particular Lincoln penny that has been making waves in the coin collecting community. That's right, today's focus is on the 2016 Lincoln 1-cent penny with no mint mark. To appreciate the value of this rare penny, we need to understand its historical context. The Lincoln penny, or 1-cent coin, has been a staple of American currency since 1909, celebrating Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The original design, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, which gave rise to the nickname Wheat Penny. In 1959, the design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, and then in 2009, to commemorate the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint introduced a series of new reverse designs celebrating different stages of Lincoln's life. Fast forward to 2016, and the design was once again updated to feature a new reverse design. Normally, U.S. pennies are minted at one of 3 facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. Each facility uses a different mint mark, or sometimes none at all. The 2016 Lincoln penny was primarily minted in Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia Mint marks its coins with a P, while Denver uses a D. However, some coins are produced without a mint mark at all. Here's where the story takes an interesting turn. Most 2016 Lincoln pennies you come across will have a mint mark, but there are a few that were struck without any mint mark. These no mint mark coins are particularly intriguing because they were intended to be struck with a P mint mark, but somehow ended up without it. Why does this matter? Well, the absence of the mint mark makes these pennies quite rare. While they might seem like a simple error, in the world of numismatics, errors and rare varieties can significantly increase a coin's value. In this case, the 2016 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is highly sought after by collectors. Current market values for these rare 2016 pennies can be quite impressive. Depending on their condition, some have been known to fetch as much as $54,900 at auctions. That's right, almost $55,000 for a single penny. The exact value can vary based on factors like the coin's grade, rarity, and demand among collectors. To determine the value of your 2016 penny, you'll need to consider its grade. Coin grading assesses the coin's condition, ranging from poor to mint state. Higher grades, such as MS65 or better, will command higher prices. It's a good idea to get your coin professionally graded by a reputable service if you believe you might have one of these rarities. If you're lucky enough to have a 2016 penny with no mint mark, or if you're out searching for one, remember these tips. Keep your coins in a safe, dry place, and handle them carefully to avoid damage. Use coin holders or holders designed specifically for preserving coin quality. We'd love to hear from you. Have you found a 2016 penny with no mint mark? Or do you have any questions about coin collecting? Drop a comment below and join the conversation with fellow collectors. Thank you for tuning in to Your Channel Name. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2016 Lincoln Penny, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more numismatic content, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep searching and keep collecting. We're diving into a fascinating topic that's been making waves in the numismatic world: the 2017 Lincoln 1-cent penny without a mint mark. If you've stumbled upon one of these rare coins, or if you're just curious about their value and history, you're in the right place. So let's get started. At first glance, the 2017 Lincoln penny might seem like just another ordinary 1-cent coin. But there's a special twist that makes this coin stand out in the collector's market. You might have heard that the 2017 no mint mark Lincoln penny is worth a lot of money, and you're right. We'll explore why this particular penny is so valuable, its history, and its current market value. First, let's take a step back in time. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American coinage since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Over the years, the design has evolved, but one thing has remained constant: the mint mark. Typically, U.S. coins are marked with a mint mark to indicate where they were produced. For most of the 20th and 21st centuries, these marks have included P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. However, the 2017 penny is unique because it was produced without a mint mark. But why is this significant? Let's delve into the history. The U.S. Mint occasionally issues coins without mint marks for various reasons, often due to temporary changes in minting procedures or special commemorative issues. In 2017, the Lincoln penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, but the decision was made not to include the P mint mark, which was a departure from the norm. This lack of a mint mark caught the attention of collectors and numismatists alike. Coin collectors have always been on the lookout for unusual or rare issues, and this particular penny fit the bill perfectly. The absence of the mint mark has made it a sought-after piece for many, driving up its value. Now let's talk numbers. The current market value of the 2017 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is around $55 to $900. This wide range can be attributed to factors such as the coin's condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Coins in excellent condition or those with additional unique features can command higher prices. So how can you identify this valuable penny? Look for the 2017 date on the coin. The absence of a mint mark on the reverse side, below the Lincoln Memorial, is the key feature. If you're unsure about your coin's authenticity or value, consider consulting a professional coin dealer or numismatist for verification. And there you have it, a closer look at the 2017 no mint mark Lincoln penny and why it's making headlines in the coin collecting community. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel name for more numismatic insights and coin collecting tips. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. We're diving into a fascinating topic that's been making waves in the numismatic world: the 2017 Lincoln 1-cent penny without a mint mark. If you've stumbled upon one of these rare coins, or if you're just curious about their value and history, you're in the right place. So let's get started. At first glance, the 2017 Lincoln penny might seem like just another ordinary 1-cent coin. But there's a special twist that makes this coin stand out in the collector's market. You might have heard that the 2017 no mint mark Lincoln penny is worth a lot of money, and you're right. We'll explore why this particular penny is so valuable, its history, and its current market value. First, let's take a step back in time. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American coinage since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Over the years, the design has evolved, but one thing has remained constant: the mint mark. Typically, U.S. coins are marked with a mint mark to indicate where they were produced. For most of the 20th and 21st centuries, these marks have included P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. However, the 2017 penny is unique because it was produced without a mint mark. But why is this significant? Let's delve into the history. The U.S. Mint occasionally issues coins without mint marks for various reasons, often due to temporary changes in minting procedures or special commemorative issues. In 2017, the Lincoln penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, but the decision was made not to include the P mint mark, which was a departure from the norm. This lack of a mint mark caught the attention of collectors and numismatists alike. Coin collectors have always been on the lookout for unusual or rare issues, and this particular penny fit the bill perfectly. The absence of the mint mark has made it a sought-after piece for many, driving up its value. Now, let's talk numbers. The current market value of the 2017 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is around $55 to $900. This wide range can be attributed to factors such as the coin's condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Coins in excellent condition or those with additional unique features can command higher prices. So, how can you identify this valuable penny? Look for the 2017 date on the coin. The absence of a mint mark on the reverse side, below the Lincoln Memorial, is the key feature. If you're unsure about your coin's authenticity or value, consider consulting a professional coin dealer or numismatist for verification. And there you have it, a closer look at the 2017 no mint mark Lincoln penny and why it's making headlines in the coin collecting community. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel name for more numismatic insights and coin collecting tips. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Where we dive deep into the world of coins and collectibles. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a fascinating piece of numismatic history: the 2018 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary penny could actually be worth quite a bit more than you'd expect. So, buckle up as we explore its value, history, and why this coin might just be hiding a small fortune. Let's start with some background. The 2018 Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, is part of the ongoing series that began in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. This coin is made from a copper-plated zinc composition, and while it might look like just another penny, the lack of a mint mark on this particular year makes it quite special. To understand why this 2018 penny is so intriguing, we need to take a step back into coin history. Traditionally, mint marks were used to identify which U.S. mint facility produced the coin. For most years, pennies are minted at either the Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco mints. However, in 2018, the Philadelphia Mint produced pennies without a mint mark, which was a bit unusual. In 2018, the Philadelphia Mint decided to strike coins without a mint mark for the first time in several decades. This decision was largely due to a shift in policy and a focus on streamlining production. As a result, collectors started paying close attention to these unmarked pennies, making them more valuable. Now, let's talk about the value. At first glance, you might think a penny is just worth 1 cent. However, the 2018 Lincoln penny without a mint mark has gained considerable interest from collectors. As of today, this coin can be worth around $56,900 in pristine condition. Yes, you heard that right, $56,900. So why is this penny so valuable? Several factors come into play. First, the rarity of the coin without a mint mark makes it a sought-after item. The lack of a mint mark is an anomaly, and anomalies are highly prized by collectors. Additionally, the coin's condition plays a significant role in its value. Pennies that are graded as MS65 or higher by professional grading services can fetch the highest prices. If you think you might have a 2018 Lincoln penny with no mint mark in your change jar, it's worth taking a closer look. Coins are typically graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. A penny in mint condition, without any visible wear, can be worth significantly more than one that is well used. To get a precise valuation, you can take your penny to a professional coin grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. They can accurately assess the condition of your coin and provide an official grade. Remember, the value of any collectible coin can fluctuate based on market demand and other factors. It's always a good idea to stay updated on current market trends and auction results. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2018 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is definitely a coin worth keeping an eye on. Who knows? You might just have a hidden gem in your pocket change. Thanks for joining us on this numismatic journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you've found a 2018 penny yourself. Stay tuned for more exciting coin content, and as always, happy collecting. Feel free to adjust the script to match your style and the tone of your channel. Happy filming!